Let me get the mic. Honey, I got something to say. Ooh, I like that. Can you turn that up for me? No, like, it's Maja. But you know, Maj for short. Ask Maj. What's up? What's up? Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Ask Maj, the podcast. I really feel like I need a cute little greeting every time I get on here. I was listening to Breakfast Club this morning and DJ Envy always goes, "Welcome back, it's DJ Envy." And I need something like that. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning back in. I have another special guest with me today. I am so excited to be chatting with Rasta Tahj. Hey, Rasta.
Yo, what's up? How you?
I'm good, y'all. So I was playing the my theme song, and Rasta was over here like jamming to it. Okay, so that means I'm official.
Yeah, I mess with that intro. That shit was fire.
If coming from you, I feel special. I'm a superstar now.
Oh, no.
I'm so happy to have Rasta on the show. We're gonna have some fun today. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. Rasta, tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got into music.
Let me see. So I've been singing most of my life.
Singing?
Yeah, I started singing. I was singing in church. You know.
Let me hear some. No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry, no, let me stop.
Yeah, he was about to break out.
Nah, but for real though, I just been musically involved since I was little, but I ain't never been in. I didn't get into the studio till singing again in high school when my friend asked me for a feature, and I was like, you know, why not? And that first moment in the studio was like, oh yeah, this is what I'm supposed to be doing right here.
So wait, so when you said that your friend asked for a feature and you got into the studio,
on his mixtape.
Were you rapping?
Nah, I was rapping on that, but it was my first song ever recorded, and it was in the studio, Listen Visions with Fat Trail and them.
Oh yes, we know Listen Vision.
Yeah.
Shout out to Listen Vision. So was that hard for you? Was your first, I guess, like?
Nah, like I think I made up the verse in like 10 minutes maybe, and then walked in the booth, just bodied it, and then.
And that's when you knew.
I was like, oh, this shit easy.
You knew. Oh, that's good stuff. Okay, so speaking of that, your mixtape, Smile Through My Pain, just dropped.
Yeah.
Tell me about this project. Why is this one so special?
Smile Through My Pain, it kind of speaks for itself. Like, 2019 was just a painful year, just a lot of different life battles and growing up pains and shit like that. But you know, just taking that energy from that, putting it in some music is the best therapy or release you could ever have for an artist. So I just put it all on a mixtape and dropped it, you know. And plus, it's, you know, I ain't dropped nothing since I dropped some singles, but I ain't dropped a project since June or July. So I was like, yeah, it's time for some new music.
It was time.
Yeah, a new decade, new vibe. Let me just go ahead.
Good stuff. So speaking of, I guess, you know, hardships in 2019, what message do you want to get across with this mixtape? And then on top of that, you know, what do you want to gain from this mixtape?
I want to gain more support, more fans, more just listeners. You know, I continue to drop good music, so it's just like every project I drop, you know, more people kind of tune in. From the rush of the promotions and features or whatever is going on, you know, new people hearing it. And they backtrack and hear the old stuff and fall in love with it too. So
that's good.
2020, man, it's just the year that I was like, let me go ahead. I got all this music in the vault. Let me stop being stingy. And so that's really it. I mean,
so what do you want people to get from this?
From this project?
Or what do you want them to know about you from this project? Yeah.
That I'm a motivator and I'm consistent with my craft, and you know, I honestly nobody really fucking with me with the melodies or the bars either.
Ooh.
But I mean,
ooh.
And the whole thing recorded in house, like, you know,
hear that.
You know, engineered by me.
So all lyrics, production,
everything,
everything is all you.
So it's just like, who doing that?
So did you teach yourself?
Yeah, self-taught. I mean, I had a couple guys I looked up to. When I was in Greensboro, shout out A&T, we was down there.
Hey, Aggie Pride.
Get that out the way real quick. You know, I had this engineer down there, my man LaFell. He used to engineer for damn near Young Thug and some other famous people. and he mixed my shit, and I was like, bruh, like let me just sit down with you a couple, like just let me just learn, bruh. And he fucked with me and just taught me a lot of the techniques. And you know, it don't take much. You take that and keep going.
Good. So, all right, 2019, right? You opened for Sean Paul and Flip De Niro.
Yeah.
How? What? How? Tell me about that.
The Flip joint got canceled because some promotion issues.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was ready for that too, and I think Pop Smoke was gonna be there too, and some other people.
Mm-hmm.
But they canceled it. It was something behind the scenes that was going on. Some money issues.
Yeah. Understood.
But the Sean Paul joint was definitely lit. Like,
how was that performing and opening up for Sean Paul?
I mean, you know, at first I looked at it like, damn, it's a big opportunity. But until you actually get there, you're like, oh shit, this shit real.
Right.
Like, you know.
Right.
And just the fact that just rocking the crowd like that was just crazy.
Was there a big crowd?
Huge crowd.
I
Sean
believe
Paul
it.
got Sean Paul is worldwide, so you can't sleep on him. Like, I was sleeping at first. I was like, Sean Paul, he from my childhood. But I'm like, nah, he's
Right.
still dropping hits.
Yeah.
Like, once I kind of looked up, you know, refreshed on him. But got to meet him. Shit, he wrote up a fat ass J, puffed that joint with him. I was like, damn, I'm realizing puffing the J with Sean Paul right
With
now.
Sean Paul. Like he know my name.
He's spitting game to me, like, bro, like, you see everybody in this room, this the same circle that I started with. So, you know, that's to make sure when you get into, you know, when you start getting to that level, make sure you keep them people that was there from the beginning. And, you know, he just told me that strong core is important because the game is crazy. Like, people try to take advantage and, you know, all types of stuff. So he was just giving me game, and I'm just sitting there like, this Sean Paul,
Right,
man. Like,
right.
cool as shit. Like, he laid back.
So did these opportunities come from networking or like people you knew? Did you audition?
Nah, no auditions. That's crazy. It's just when you outside, like, people see your talent and just reach out. Like the DJ at the Fillmore, he was vibing to my music, had my shit spinning, and then he reached out. Like, the Fillmore asked him, like, hey, do you know a local artist that's, you know, good for opening for Sean Paul? And, you know, Sean Paul definitely known for the reggae vibes. He from Jamaica. Mm-hmm. And first person that came to mind was Rasta. So he was like...
That's so good.
And the funny thing was, I was in Jamaica when he hit me up about it. Like, I just touched down in Jamaica.
That's crazy.
Just for a little vacation.
That was a great way to start a vacation.
I give the text, like, I'm like, I get to the Wi-Fi, I get the text. And then he like, bruh, you try to open up for Sean Paul when you come back? I'm like,
are you trying to?
Nigga, what? Sit my shit in. Let's go.
That is so good.
Yeah.
So you said like Sean Paul talked about, you know, he was like, you know, these are the people that I started out with. So where would you say, you know, a lot of your support comes from? Would you say that you have like that day one crew? Like,
I definitely got that day one support, but you know, over time it just keep growing. I got just support from a lot of different places. You know, just family, definitely in the DMV. Like, I think at the Fillmore show, I had like 20 family members there. Like, I had my uncle, aunt, auntie, my mom got sisters, all them there, my little cousins. Family is supportive. Like, Christmas, holidays, they playing my shit. It's like they support me. Like,
so you can think about that little group of people.
And that's just family. Yeah.
So you can think about that little group of people that you know, when you do get to all the way to the top, they're still gonna be there.
Definitely, yeah. My number not gonna change. I mean, I might get a new number.
Right. You gotta have a trap phone.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like it's the process.
I hear
trying to see
you.
where it go.
So with all that you have going on, you know, you just dropped a mixtape. You had, you know, even though the other show got canceled, you had the shows. You got a show coming up. How do you manage all of this? Do you have help with that? Is this something you do on your own? You know?
Yeah, I do it on my own. I'm self-managed. I have an assistant. He helps me kind of, you know, brainstorm on new ideas and, you know, help me organize some of these events I throw. But the majority of the main push is me. Like, I get it rolling and then people come and follow or, you know, come where they need to be. But yeah, I've been self-managed. I mean, I tried the manager thing out last year, and that was like a movie. That's a whole nother story in itself. But they not managing me no more. It was just a lot of stuff happening under the table, and you know, that managing stuff kind
Right.
of gets sticky sometimes when you don't have that strong original core like friendship. So, and they was some white boys too. they definitely know how to get you in the door, but they know how to hide some money from you. But learning lessons, you know what I'm saying? So I'm self-managed.
Well, that's good. That's good. So with all that, I guess that went on, you know, the good and the bad, what would you say like motivates you to keep going even when you feel like, you know, it's not going your way? What pushes you to keep going?
What pushes me?
I know it's hard. I can only imagine, especially doing everything by yourself. You know, I know that's hard.
Yeah. You know, what pushes me, I got friends that really like listen to my shit daily, like, and they be like, bro, you gotta keep going. You know, it'll be little shit that motivate me. It'll be a damn Instagram quote or something. Be like,
hey,
you
ain't
know,
nothing wrong with the Instagram quotes.
And then, you know, I try to like, when I do feel down or feel like unmotivated, I just try to motivate others in the moments and just get my own mojo back. I don't know. You know, I go to the gym, I meditate, I pray, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
to stay motivated.
Stay spiritual, you know, stay connected with myself. And then the music is just kind of therapeutic. So, you know, it's not really hard to go do that. And plus the setup is sweet, so.
I hear that. So, speaking of staying connected, how's love life, Taj? Are we dating? What's going on with that?
Right now, I mean, I guess we dating. I'm not really, you know, dating.
What does that mean?
I'm married to the game.
Oh my gosh. Okay, married to the game.
I'm really, you know, right now I just been focused, like, you know, since my past relationships, you know, I thought I was going to settle down early when I was 21 or so. I'm 23, but it wasn't meant for me. And so I was just like, oh yeah, God probably telling me I need to really focus on this. You know, I don't need these too many distractions.
So would you say, like, are you ready for a relationship? Do you think that you have time for a relationship?
Yeah, definitely. I'm more the relationship type of dude, because before shit get crazy with the career, I don't need them Instagram models.
Right. You don't want an Instagram model?
Trying to be a wifey or nothing. Because they ain't gonna be there for the real, you know what I'm saying?
Right. But you know, when you get to the top, that's what's gonna be there.
Yeah, that's what I'm praying, you know, and I ain't trying to have all this success by myself, so.
I hear that. You know,
but, I mean, you know,
lonely.
I'm more the relationship type, though, because I don't really do too much entertaining. Like, that should be just in the way.
You want the real.
Yeah, the entertainer shit, I left that shit at A&T.
Oh my God. That was a good one.
Shit, even before, like, yeah.
Sorry to this man. Okay. So Rasta, what's next? What's next for you? What we looking like for 2020? What's some goals? What are some things you got coming up? Some events?
Let me see.
What's next?
Next project I'm dropping is gonna be all self-produced, like in-house production. In the past, I used to I connect with different producers and had collabs, you know, some fire music. But this time, I've been in the lab producing, like, on some Kanye, Travis Scott shit, just some crazy, vibes, just some organic, straight from the heart shit. So, just about to put together a project of that and see how it do, and then talking to some labels. I ain't really gonna talk too much, but trying to get some distribution deals going so I could just put more into it, because I got the content. It's just like, you know, everything just an investment.
Yeah. So do we have a date for the next project? Not yet?
My birthday in March, so if I'm feeling, you know,
Ooh,
good.
March is right around the corner.
Yeah, because it was just a mixtape that dropped recently, and we gonna turn up in February for that. But March, you know, it's like, I think I'll be ready by then. But other than that, yeah, the show in February 28th at Velvet Lounge. Get your tickets now.
Get your tickets now, people.
The early bird tickets is out there. There's only 20 of them now, so hurry up and get them. After them sell out, it's going to 15.
It's going to 15, y'all. It's going to 15.
You know how that goes. It go up from there.
Y'all, can we buy tickets at the door?
They 20 at the door.
Oh, 20 at the door. 20 at the door. What else? Any other shows this year that you know of?
I know I got a show next week, Thursday. It's on 8th Street. I got to get the info for it. They just sent me the flyer too. But yeah, I'm just kind of doing like some special guest events. I'm not doing too many open mics no more. More just like, you know, just more connected shows. Like,
do you think are open mics beneficial?
They are definitely in the beginning of your career, but you gotta start like once you kind of get to a certain level, you gotta like make people a little more hungry for you, or like, you know, like
that's good.
Damn, like we really want Rasta to come perform versus like I'm knocking at their door, you know? And I feel like I could bring people out now. So, and the stage presence is there, you know. But yeah, resume get, you know how the resume get better. You just gotta move with it.
So where do you see your career in the coming years?
Where do I see it?
Yeah.
You know, I see. I really don't know. I just be moving.
You gotta know. You gotta know something. What's the goal for the next 5 years? Yeah.
You know, I feel like the focus right now is just making money work. You know, making the money and the music like work for me too. So like, you know, stuff can bounce back and double, and I've been seeing that too. So I really just learning more in the business aspect in case, you know, because I'm not really all for the limelight. I don't really want to be the famous dude like that. But I just like making music. So if I could sell, you know, sell songs or like, you know, lyrics or productions or, you know, I'm cool with being behind the scene. I know that my engineering is getting better, so I know I'm always have a studio wherever I go. So, you know, that's always lucrative, but
lucrative.
Yeah,
that was a good word.
No, it's just like, it's just really, you know, wherever I go, I know that I'm gonna be involved in it. It's not where I'm gonna leave music, but it's just, I guess 5 years. I don't know. I know I'm gonna be owning some property and stuff like that. You know?
Yes, real estate.
Just on some, you know, cause I got my, you know, I'm a regular dude. At the end of the day, I got my government job. I got a part-time job.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? I work damn near 60 hours a week.
So making the money work for you.
Yeah, but
good
just
stuff.
You know, doing, you know how they say, do what you love to do. So I'm just trying to do what I gotta do till I can do what I would love to do.
Good. So, all right. So tell the people where to find Smile Through My Mixtape. How to stream, where to
Smile
find
Through
it.
My Pain. Let me see. They can find it on everywhere, really. Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. There's a new music video that dropped too on YouTube with that project. It's been out a week now or two. It's at 8,000 views.
Look at that.
But
look at God.
It's gonna keep going up. But it's I know we premiering it on Revolt and BET.
Premiere what?
That video.
How you miss all of that through all these questions?
My bad. It's like, you know, so much going on.
You know what? That's good. So wait, talk a little bit about that before we close it out.
So the dude who featured on the song, my man Jigga Flames, he from Maryland. He just connected like in the game too, so we just kind of plugged in and investing into the song, getting it that exposure that it need, because a lot of people like it. It's just once you put it on them platforms, you never know who's seeing it.
Right.
So, and BET's been around, Revolt's big, so you know.
Revolt is huge. BET is huge.
Yeah,
that is huge.
Exactly. Yeah. So congrats
to you on that.
Yeah. No, I ain't put the word out yet, but this is a spoiler alert.
Okay, spoiler alert. All right, y'all. Well, we're gonna wrap it up. Tahj, thank you so much for joining me on Ask Maj the podcast and sharing about your experiences and telling the people all about Smile Through My Pain.
Yeah.
Y'all, that's Rasta Tahj.
Go check that out too.
Check that out. Make sure that y'all get that. Y'all stream that and support Rasta.
You follow me on Instagram at RASTATAHJ Rasta Tahj.
Yes.
Or type in King Rasta, that can come up too.
Okay. Yes. Make sure y'all follow King Rasta.
And we got merch on the way too.
Merch is on the way. He just has more. Like the secrets are just coming out.
I'm just forgetting shit, but yeah, t-shirts is getting made now, and then we got lighters on the way.
Put your lighters up.
Yeah, just a couple cool little things people could buy, but just tapping into all of it, you know.
Good. All right, well, we're going to wrap this up. Y'all make sure y'all follow. Y'all make sure y'all stream the mixtape. And stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for listening. Let me get the mic. Honey, I got something to say. Hey, ooh, I like that. Can you turn that up for me? Hey, no, like, it's Maja. But you know, Maj for short. Ask Maj.